everyone. My name is Aubrey Schmalley. I'm the owner of Sensational Achievements, and today I'm going to talk about potty training. We get a lot of questions for kids who maybe have low muscle tone or don't have good body control that are also struggling with having bowel movements on the toilet. Today I want to talk about a little bit different angle to look at potty training, mostly from the body and posture perspective, and why your child may be having difficulty sitting on the potty to have a bowel movement, so it's easier for them to go in their diaper or to stand and go somewhere, or maybe just hold it in until they get constipated and get really uncomfortable. But this is not a video about setting up a routine, potty training yourself first so that you're going to bathroom on a regular schedule. This is really focused on how to help your child figure out how to control their body and control their muscles so that they can successfully and more frequently have bowel movements on the potty, so that you can move away from the diapers and help to manage some of the constipation and coordination issues that they might be experiencing. The first thing is you need to think about the environment. That means, do you have a potty that maybe is too big for your child, or too tall, or the way that the seat is, the hole is too wide and the child is sinking down inside, and you need something like this. You need something that is going to fit their body so that they're not sinking down into the toilet when they're trying to go to the bathroom. Or you might also need a footstool so that their legs are not dangling down and they're actually in somewhat of a squatting position to use the bathroom more effectively. If there is a problem with the size of your toilet, and your child has difficulties with postural control, it definitely could be impacting their ability to have a bowel movement on the toilet. Because look what happens, and look what children often do when they can't hold themselves up. They'll support themselves by their arms while their body is sinking down. Now, if you've ever tried to go to the bathroom basically doing gymnastics, this is not going to be a very easy or successful experience for your child, because most of us have the ability and have the height to be able to sit on the toilet in a way that puts us in a nice upright position. We're able to relax our body and contract our stomach muscles to successfully have that bowel movement. If you're in this position, the chances of you successfully being able to contract your stomach muscles while relaxing the sphincter muscles so that you can have a bowel movement is very, very slim. So what I recommend to you, get the potty seat. Make sure if you need a step stool or one of those squatty potty options that goes around the toilet, that whatever it is, you can get your child's legs up just above 90 degrees so that you can facilitate stability as well as relaxation so that your child can have a bowel movement. The next thing that I'm going to talk to you about is exercises that you can do to help this along. Some children have slow motility, and that means they often get constipated because things just aren't moving along in their system. So one of the things that I recommend is to get a yoga ball and just rock very carefully back and forth over the yoga ball so that you can massage the stomach muscles. And it may be while you're holding their legs and you're just rolling them back and forth, or they can do it themselves where they can just dive over and push back, dive over and push back. And this creates a massaging motion to help everything move in the right direction. The other thing that you want to do is add in exercises that purposely build up this squatting muscle so that they develop the stability and the ability to relax their sphincter. So that means that you might be going into a frog position and then having them jump up and grab something, frog position, jump up, high five, frog position again, jump over and steal the stuffed animal, whatever it is that you can think of to make it a little bit fun. Some people will actually put a picture, or they'll put some stars or a little bit of, or some wall stickers or something outside the bathroom door, and they could do 10 frog jumps where they touch the ground in between and go into that squatting position as a warm-up before they go into the bathroom. Another thing that you can do is get a peanut ball, and as the child is sitting on the peanut ball, you'll see it facilitates this kind of squatting position. Make sure that it's the right size for their body, and then just bounce up and down. And even the bouncing up and down is going to activate their core muscles and start putting them into that squatting position to create stability. Kids who do not have stability in their trunk often use their legs and their arms to compensate. So everything shifts towards their extremities to compensate for what they're missing in the middle. So our goal with the exercises is to give them that stability that they need so that they can sit up more easily on the potty and relax the other muscles in their body so that the bowel movement is more successful. So frog jumps and sitting on a peanut ball, bouncing up and down, activating those postural muscles so that the child doesn't rely on their extremities and to compensate for what they lack in the middle. The last little trick that I'll give you before I leave you for today is when you are having your child sit on the potty, you have the seat support in place, you have the step stool or the squatty potty that's helping your child's legs come just above 90 degrees. The last thing that you can do is bring a tactile and visual cue into the bathroom to help your child practice squeezing their belly muscles. So children often have trouble coordinating things that they can't see, especially if they have poor body awareness or low muscle tone, or they're just not as connected to the muscles in their body as typical children. So when you use a squishy ball and you have them get in position and then have them go squeeze 1, 2, 3, squeeze 1, 2, 3. Just by having them push the ball, just by having them push the ball into their stomach and engage in that squeezing motion, they are going to automatically contract their stomach muscles to stabilize. And this is a fantastic way to bring awareness to their stomach muscles and also bring awareness to the active squeezing that they need to successfully have a bowel movement and coordinate their muscles. So I hope that you enjoyed all these great tips, and I would love to hear your feedback in the comments about whether or not you tried them, if they worked for you. Do you have anything else that you've used that's been very successful for children who don't have good postural stability and who also have trouble coordinating their muscles to make their body work for them? I'm Aubrey Schmalley, and I'm looking forward to bringing you more sensational videos to help empower you and your child to be successful.